I'd like to dedicate this poem to my team representing the Boston Cantab Lounge. We're all here as individuals, but a lot of us are here because of the dedication and coaching and sacrifices of our teams. So this is for Rick McIntyre, Caroline Harvey, Simone Bouliane, and Don Gabrielle. It's called Alloy. I am standing in a steel mill in Indiana, the air thick with steam and sulfur, shirt sweat stuck to my back, staring transfixed at a 5-story waterfall of liquid metal. It smelled like lightning. The plant manager shouts, "Lot of that's World Trade Center. Salvaged a lot of good steel out of there." I shout back, asking how it will be used. He points to the smudged order sheet on his clipboard, Colt Manufacturing Company. "One of our best customers," he shouts. And right there, I am struck by our splendid fascination with destruction, pervasive in every aspect of our humanity. Barn raisings have become cultural anachronisms, but black and white pictures of blown-out buildings speak to us as art. We celebrate birth with greeting cards, but death warrants public ceremony. We want news of war before peace, prefer a movie set in Armageddon rather than Eden, and celebrate both victory and defeat with vandalism. But what bothers me most about this is how natural it feels to be inspired by these things. It feels like we've given in to entropy, resigned ourselves to a morality or a reality where it's always easier to kill than to conceive, crush than to create. It feels like we're scared of creation. It seems abstract, unattainable, the stuff of gods and colliding supernovas, not human hands. But we know that these hands are capable of destroying almost anything that has been given to us. And so that's where we find our inspiration and what we can relate to. They store the completed steel at the far end of the mill, rack upon symmetric rack of gleaming steel bars, 20 feet long, the potential to be anything. And I want this to be our identity, our feeble imitation of creation, our human hands barely grasping our Promethean gift well enough to just rearrange the atoms already given to us, but doing so to form something valuable and purposeful out of ruin and death. I want those innate monoliths to become monuments to not taking the easy way out. Proof that we are willing to expend energy to subvert chaos, evidence that something other than catastrophe and calamity can stir human emotion. I want that ruin-worshipping part of us to be torn out, trucked to a dark green building in the Midwest, ground up like an old car or a twisted girder dark with blood, melted down into a glowing river of innocence, and then recast and redistributed as a new human psyche that is ignorant of the relative ease of destruction, but still willing to be amazed by the phenomenon of creation. I want all those gleaming steel bars to become incubators instead of more guns, and I want that to be beautiful to me.